We're out here today at the Sandy Ridge Reservation with Tim Jasinski.
Hello.
Tim's a good friend of mine and also one of the greatest birders I know. I'm not trying to toot your own horn or anything.
That's
toot
fine.
it for you. But Tim is a very knowledgeable resource and is one of my favorite people to go outside with because I love getting to go outside with people who just get excited about this like I do.
Yeah.
And like everything you see, it's the most exciting thing you've ever seen in your life.
That's true. It is.
Like, oh, Rubicon kinglet.
Yep.
No matter the bird. So our goal today is to do what we do, go outside, see what we find, and hopefully it's something good.
Yeah, sometimes you hear them, sometimes you see them, sometimes you smell them.
We'll be doing all of that.
Yep, it's true.
Awesome. Hey. Hey, Tim. Finding any good birds?
Yep, Canada goose, best bird of the day.
Best bird.
We're not even joking.
One goose.
This might be a good little spot for her.
Let's check it out. Oh, I see an egret. There's an egret out there. A lot of blue herons, some trumpeter swans. That's one I really, really want to get footage of. I love the trumpeter swans. They're absolutely beautiful.
And they seriously sound like trumpets. Like, it's amazing how identical it is.
It's crazy. Also, so incredible that they're the world's largest species of waterfowl.
I mean, they're huge.
They're huge.
Huge.
They get up to like 30 pounds, don't they?
We had a male come in that was hit by a car. We actually think he hit power lines, and he was 32 pounds, I think.
32 pounds.
He was a big bird.
Which is crazy for those of you who don't know, because most birds, they have bones that are hollow that are made so that they can be light and, you know, be able to fly really well. So it's wild when you hear of a bird that's like 30 pounds, which is unheard of.
Well, that's why they have to skip across the water for a long distance to get into the air because they're so big. They can't just jump into the air like a mallard or a wood duck can. They have to like across the water for like 100 yards to get in the air.
They got to build up to it.
They do.
The one thing about you is that Tim loves geese.
I love geese. Oh my God, do I love geese.
You love geese, which I love because it's kind of a popular thing for people to hate geese.
It is. And no one reason why they hate them is they're good parents.
They're good parents.
Every person, oh, I was attacked by one. Were you close to their babies? Well, yeah. Well, what do you think's going to happen? They're going to defend their kids.
And that's what I try to,
There's a goose coming in.
Oh, they're coming in. Aw.
That's just amazing.
They heard
us talking about how awesome they are.
They heard you, Tim. They said, I love you, Tim. I love you, Tim.
I love you too, goose.
No, I made a video about that once, just trying to tell people.
Yes,
like,
I remember. That's one of the first videos I watched of yours, I think.
Yeah, it's just trying to tell people, like, it's popular to hate them, but the reason that there are so many of them and the reason that they're more aggressive is because they're good parents, and that's the best thing that could possibly help a species thrive.
Yep.
Is the ability to protect their young like that. Ideally, if you could see any species of waterfowl today, any particular duck, whatever, what would you want to see?
All of them. I love all of them. They're all awesome. Doesn't matter if it's like a little tiny teal or like the divers. I don't know. They're all fun.
They are all fun.
Yeah. Shovelers are cool because of their big nose.
And you saw 2 of those over there.
There's a bunch of shoveler out there. Yeah.
Good.
So far I've seen green-winged teal, mallard, wood ducks, and northern shovelers.
Nice little selection of some of the waterfowl you can see over here. The wood ducks are so beautiful. We saw one of those already. Saw some green-winged teals. Haven't seen a pintail yet. Saw some shovelers. Haven't seen a widgeon. You know, it's one I've never seen, Tim, that I really want to see? A bufflehead. I've never seen.
Buffalo are adorable. Sometimes you'll get stopover birds here, but Here's like a shoveler if you want to peek in. He's actually got better plumage. Like he's more of a definitive or breeding plumage in there. I don't know if it's taller. I can lower it.
On my tiptoes, I might need some help.
Oh, you might have to find him, but he's like probably right there somewhere.
Okay.
He's got like it's like the breeding plumage, you know, the definitive plumage.
The shoveler, you said?
Yeah, you'll see it. He's like real white. You got that rufusy like chest, the green head with the real pretty yellow eyes.
This guy?
Or red eyes. Do you have red eyes? No, that's a little green-winged teal. Hold on, let's see where he. That's such a beautiful bird.
Oh wow.
Oh, there's still a bunch more shovelers to the right of the heron too, but that they don't have that like.
That same plumage.
Full plumage. No, man, those teal are so little.
So I want to talk about this little guy too, that you got over here.
Yep.
Can you explain what this is?
This is how I track stuff. So I didn't write anything down, of course, yet, but I'll write down like the species. So species code would be for mallard, would be MALL. For wood duck, it would be WODU. WODU. And if I get the whole band number, the metal band number, I write that there. And then the color band, I'll just write the code. So I'll just write like AAZ on there, and then I'll write the who was there. So I'll put us three on it today, the time I started or we started, and then the date, and then the location. And then I just kind of add how many are there. And so just kind of track how many birds we see of what ones and how often we see them and stuff, just so we can kind of learn from our rehab birds what they're doing, if they're staying wild, and if they're, you know, just learn about it. I've learned that ducks have friends. Did you know that? Ducks have friends. There's a lot of ducks that are always together. Like certain birds are always like next to each other.
They'll hang out.
Mm-hmm. There's two Drake mallards that were released in 2022, and I saw them every day that I saw them. They were together. I think I saw them like 90 plus. Oh, they're all flying for some reason. 90 plus times I saw them. They were both together. But they didn't come back this spring, so I kind of worried that maybe something happened over the winter.
You pause. 90 plus times.
I think I'd have to look. It might be more than that too.
So here's the thing Tim has not mentioned yet. These pages over here, Tim has so many of these.
I think if I counted, I think like, so each time a band is recovered or like found or whatever, that's called a recovery. And I think I have, at least in the database that I have entered, there's over 7,000 in there.
That's unbelievable.
But I mean, if you're like there and you like have 20 birds that are always there,
yeah,
and I go like 5 days a week, that's 5 times 20 is what, 100?
It adds up.
Not real good at math, but it's it does add up. But still, that's a lot of data that we can learn from.
And what I love about you as a person is the fact that you talk about them like they're friends.
I mean, yeah.
Because you see them so often, and
Right.
you see a lot of the same ducks.
Right.
A lot of the same birds. You're like, oh, there's ABA again.
That's true. Yep.
And I think that's fascinating. Like, you actually can get a glimpse into what an individual duck's life is like because of how often you see them.
Yeah, and all the personalities too. Like, you just recognize one's walk or something. Well, at least I do, because I'm real nerdy about it. But it's just it's fun.
I love that. Wading birds. We've seen some great blue herons today. Seen some egrets. No sandhill cranes, obviously, but hey, a girl can dream.
Well, there's two dowitchers out there too. I don't know. I'm not real good with which one's which, but
Two what?
Dowitchers.
What
they
is
have
that?
look in there. They have like they're sandpiper, but they probe in the mud.
What in the world?
Yeah, they're cool. So I don't know which one is more likely to be here. I would guess
They're so cute.
long-billed probably, but I don't. I'm like, shorebirds are my weakness. I'm not real good at IDing.
You said a dowitcher?
Dowitcher, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, there's a lot. You can see a lot of cool shorebirds here.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Evan, did you find those?
Yeah, I think so.
That's definitely a cool bird.
Oh yeah, the way I refer to you to my friends is as Bird Shazam. So Tim is essentially the human embodiment of the Merlin app.
Oh, there's a little pied-billed grebe too.
Grebes. Oh, I love the grebes.
Look at how cute he
Let's
is.
see him.
Looks like a juvie. He's like all the way at the edge.
Oh, he's precious. Literally precious. Oh, that's amazing. I also love watching the little killdeer like do their little swoop down by the water.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. Quite cold outside today, actually.
Is it?
Don't start with me. Don't start with me too. It's cold to me. Tim does not get cold.
But they don't get cold, but
You just
I'm
prefer it.
always warm.
Yeah.
So I can, you know.
What's nice is this is kind of perfect weather for birding.
Yeah.
For trying to find wildlife in general because it's much more overcast. Can you explain why it's so much easier to find wildlife during a time like this?
Well, it's just easier because like the sun's not as like bright and stuff, and like especially if you're looking for flocks of birds in the air, it's just easier to see them in front of the overcast sky versus the blue sky.
Yeah.
They stick out a little bit better.
So if you're someone who is trying to get into birding and is trying to find out a good time to go, it's actually better to go when it's a little bit more overcast. So you can identify more of what you're seeing.
Yeah, it's just better lighting, I guess. Not as harsh with the sun.
Yeah, less shadows too.
Yeah, that's true too. Yep.
What is this little guy, like straight ahead of me here? He's just sitting kind of in the water, like kind of pretty close to the edge of the like.
The one that's with his head tucked?
Yeah.
That should be a little green-winged teal.
They're so cute.
Oh, I just heard a wood duck.
He's like, it's kind of like the.
Oh wait, so no, that's yeah, so that's one of the It's a shorebird. Maybe one of the dowitchers, because he's huge.
He's kind of sitting there.
Yeah, his head's tucked. Yeah, that's one of the dowitchers, I bet, because it's not a duck. I don't know which one's supposed to be here. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I think long-billed are more supposed to be seen now than short-billed, maybe.
So there's long-billed and short-billed dowitchers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of the similar birds to the ones we saw. That
Yeah.
Like with the long, you
Yep.
just can't see its long.
Yeah, his beak is hidden in the feathers.
Little downy. Oh, that's probably a better shot. Downies are one that's really hard to film or get footage of because one, obviously, like they're teeny tiny,
Right.
but they move so fast.
Yeah, they're super fast.
They move so quickly. So getting a shot of one of them, it's just like pure luck. But they're so cute.
Once we get past this stump, that's where you should see
Egret.
snipe up in there.
Okay, there's the egret.
The trumpeters are over there
There's
at the edge.
the trumpeter swans. That's the one I really want to see.
Do you want to go to them first because they're right next to the shore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
They're right. Oh, they're so beautiful. It's also so crazy. Like, we know they're the largest waterfowl, but seeing them up close, you're like, those things are huge.
They're cool.
They're huge. There's 2 parents and 3 other little juveniles. And you can tell which ones are the juveniles because the parents are bright white, whereas their little babies have more of the gray on them still. This one's like right here. Oh my God. Now, one of the ways that you're able to identify trumpeter swans, or the best way to identify trumpeter swans, is by the big black beak that's on them. Other swans, like tundra swans, for example, will have orange beaks, but the trumpeters are all black.
Mutes have orange beaks.
You what?
Tundras have black beaks also.
Which ones are the ones with orange?
Mute, the non-native ones.
Mute, that's what it is. So most people think that like all swans have the orange beaks, but that's not true.
No, and the juvies kind of do. If you look at the juvenile here, the one that's like has the gray on the back.
But they grow out of it.
Yeah.
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 So they have orange when they're younger, and then it turns black?
It's like pinkish. So like the mute one is definitely orange.
Yeah.
But a young mute and a young trumpeter or a young tundra can actually look pretty similar.
Yeah.
You have to look at like the shape of the face and shape of the head and like the shape of the eyes and stuff compared to that. But These are definitely trumpeters.
Yeah. The trumpeters always have the black beaks.
Yeah.
You also know if it's massive. It's a very, very large bird. It's like if a goose wasn't a goose.
That's true.
Yep. What did you just say about the trumpeter swans?
It's just like they're like a boat with legs. They're just like flat and like they're, you know, shaped like a boat with wings and legs.
They are like a boat with legs. They're huge.
They're huge.
Always ripping some vegetation out.
I love that tasty vegetation.
I could honestly just stand here and watch swans all day.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
And I do. Or ducks or geese or
Tim comes out, he
egrets.
makes friends with the ducks.
Basically, yeah.
I'm sad we didn't get to find a band, but that's okay.
Not yet.
Yet.
Anna, not yet.
You're right. I gotta manifest
We
that.
got some time still.
Yeah. I don't get to see egrets very often. I don't see, so we're in Northeast Ohio right now. And although there's some, I feel like most of them are more, you know, over toward like where Cedar Point
Oh,
is,
yeah,
you know?
definitely. Yeah.
McGee Marsh, where my hat is right now. Kind of out towards that part of Ohio more. There's a lot more of the egrets.
Just more habitat. Like we don't have in our county, this is Lorain County, but in Cuyahoga County, we don't have a lot of marshes. I mean, we have some, but like not like this.
No, this is incredible.
And so this is what the egrets and herons and stuff need. So like out west, the western part of the state's perfect. I mean, there's marshes everywhere.
Yeah.
It used to be the Great Black Swamp. So it's perfect habitat for that.
I'm going to get a video of this because, I mean, honestly, this entire, this place is beautiful. This is one of my absolute favorite spots to come see wildlife because there's just, it's such a perfect habitat for them that you see so many different things here.
Is that a freaking tree swallow?
I wish I had a tiny microphone I could put up to these swans so you could hear the tiny little honk, honk. Oh, to the baby.
So you can see on this, some of the youngsters here that some of the feathers are all gray, or most of them are all gray, but then you have some pure white ones kind of creeping through.
Like underneath.
Yeah, right there on the back. And that's just, they've molted the juvenile plumage and then are now getting into their adult plumage. And so it'll take, I believe it takes at least a year for trumpeters to be all white.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's what I think is cool about that too is how different species, for example, like owls, like certain owls, like barred owls, it doesn't take them that long to reach their full adult plumage. It's something like 6-ish months, like 7 months.
Yeah, so I don't know much about owl molt, other than I know you can age them by the molt pattern in the wings.
That is one of my favorite things. Can you talk about the blacklight?
Yeah, so research have somehow figured out, I don't know how they figured it out, but that if you illuminate the underside of the wing, the flight feathers in owls, new feathers fluoresce really bright pink underneath the black light, and then older feathers don't really. So you can tell a bird that's hatched this year, which would be a hatching year bird, or like a first year bird until December 31st. Then January 1st, then it would be coming after a hatch year bird or second year bird. The hatch year birds will have all of their primary and all their flight feathers, primary and secondaries, will fluoresce bright pink.
It's amazing.
But then once because the feathers age and they'll wear away, just the edges of it or whatever, and they won't be as fluorescent. So when a new feather comes in, that's going to be much more bright, so they can actually age a bird, an owl, by using the black light underneath the feathers of the flight feathers. So it'll be
so crazy.
like they have 10, most birds have 10 primaries and 10 secondaries. And so like the P10 is the outermost primary of a bird, and it'll be P10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then secondary start. And so like P10 and like P7, 8 might molt at the same time. So you'll have that pattern. It's very, very specific in a lot of these species. So you can,
and the specific patterns are what tell you how old it actually
per
is.
what time of year it is. Yep. So if it's like, it'll say February through March, this, and this will be this. Deer running across the, get distracted here.
Going in the...
But you can tell by the sequence of the new feathers versus old feathers on what age up until a certain year. So like screech owls are, I think maybe 3-year birds or something. So you could tell up until a 3rd-year bird. I forget exactly specifically, but it's something like that.
What bird did you see?
Well, it just landed in that sweet gum.
We're finding a bird.
Ruby crown kinglets.
Yep. I manifested that.
They're a little winter wren too.
Oh. Good
Yeah.
thing,
You get distracted by birds.
we're really good at that. We can never keep on track.
No.
How did you get into all of this? How did you become a wildlife rehabilitation specialist? How did you do this?
It's been just my whole life doing it. Like, I would remember I'd find sick cardinals or pigeons when I was a kid and take care of them illegal in the 80s, which is like, that's what you do. Because you have to have a permit to do what you do. With wildlife rehabilitation, you have to have a ton of different permits to legally care for native birds or native animals. I became a volunteer in 2008, and then in 2010 became a seasonal wildlife specialist. I was like a paid position that was there all summer, just me, along with the staff. And then in 2011, same thing, but it was part-time. And then in 2013, a position opened up and I applied and I got hired. So I was part-time year-round, and then went to full-time in 2014, and then I've been there ever since. So
you've been paid now working in wildlife rehabilitation for the last about 12, 13 years? Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's so cool.
It's getting paid to do your passion. It's like, it's not like work. It's just like you get to hold swans at work.
You get to hold swans and then watch them go back outside.
Right. Yeah, that was the whole goal of it, to get them back out there. Yeah. And then to see them out there after they've been released for years after is like awesome. Like the rehabilitation process worked, and then they're back out there where they belong. And it's awesome.
Part of why I wanted to go outside with Tim today is because Tim goes out and he purposely tracks different birds that he's released over time to see where they are, what they're up to. And you've got pages and pages and pages of this information that you've taken over time to see where these different birds are. Yeah. I think that's fascinating.
It is cool. And then not all of them are like good endings, but it's still data and it's still science. So we're working with Powdermill Avian Research Center in Pittsburgh. They're an incredible group of people. They're just awesome over there, what they do, and they're just amazing people, very talented, beyond words talented. And so they offered to do the permit under their permit. And so we've been tracking mallards, Canada geese, wood ducks, hooded mergansers since 2021. And we've had a lot of birds shot by hunters, which is fine. That's illegal. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not against hunting or anything. I would want to do it myself, but I'm not against it. We've had wood ducks shot and killed in Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana. So we know the birds are staying here in the summer because we release most of our wood ducks here at Sandy Ridge Reservation, Lorain County. And then they migrate south to Florida or whatever for the winter, and they come back. So that's cool that they lived and, migrated after being raised by people. It's just amazing.
It's fascinating. You get to follow the direct personal lives of individual species.
It is.
I think that's the coolest thing ever.
It is. And then, when people, not even just us, but people in the field can see these bands and they can say, I know
what that is.
Right. Yeah. Report it to the bird banding lab, and then they'll give a report to our person that has a permit, and then they'll send to us. And they say, hey, this bird was seen by this person this time. And you can know that bird was here in July and here in August and here in November, and then went to Florida. It took a month to get to Florida. It's
vacation.
It's a vacation. Yeah, it's amazing.
So one thing I would like to say then, if you are someone that maybe isn't as familiar with things like waterfowl and the banding system, these little things right here on Tim, we were talking about it earlier. These are little bands that help indicate which individual duck or goose or whatever has been banded, and you can report those and find out where they came from.
It is, and then it's just citizen science. So not only do you get to get a cool background of it from the banding lab, it'll say, that peregrine falcon was banded in Cleveland in 2015, and then then the researcher can then get that information, knowing that the bird was reported, and then they could add that to their database, knowing of whatever they're tracking. So it's really, it's fun.
I think it's amazing. Kind of like how iNaturalist is something that, relies on the people to kind of put that data in themselves. I think that's amazing. eBird
too. eBird's a huge one. You really can see where migration's happening and what's kind of expected or not expected due to eBird data. That's just citizen science. That's information that's really important and crucial for, you know, study, because you can't be in a million places at once. So,
If only.
right. Oh, there's a kingfisher out there.
There's a kingfisher?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
In those tall trees.
Yeah.
To the right, kind of lower down.
Where is it in relation to that egret?
Directly above the egret, actually.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna take a look.
Usually much closer.
It's a queenfisher. You like that one?
I don't get it.
You get it? You like my bird jokes, Tim?
Yeah.
You know what? See, this is why I like being around like wildlife people, though, is because there's absolutely not a single person on this earth that would also laugh at that, other than like you.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's a queenfisher. So, what about the female's plumage makes them different than the males, and as far as belted kingfishers?
They have the rusty reddish. They're chasing each other.
I do hear her.
Yeah, so the females will have that rusty like belt, which is probably why they get the name of that.
But the males don't.
Yeah, males it's just it's blue.
I like that though, because most bird species are named after the male.
Is it?
Yeah, like think about it. Like a good example is the rose-breasted grosbeak.
Oh yeah.
That's a good example. There's so many where the species name is named after what the males look like, you know, are more recognizable because of what the males look like. But the females,
the scarlet tanager is a good one too. Like the males are real
bright red.
Bright red. They're just stunning looking.
The belted kingfisher, though, it's named after the female. Can you still see her up there?
Yeah.
Well, the male should still have a belt too. It's just not going to be the rufous-y.
I love them. And it's so cool. They'll sit up there and they'll just wait for the little fishies. That's amazing.
Fish inverts frogs.
I've seen them grab frogs before. That's such a cool shot of the belted kingfisher and then the egret hanging down below it.
There's got to be a snipe right here somewhere.
Take a peek.
Yeah, because Evan said he didn't see one. He's never seen one before. Am I on your way?
No, I'm filming you.
Oh, okay. There's got to be a snipe out here. It's a perfect little spot for them to be feeding on. They blend in so well. So like I'm just like looking for movement, but also looking for the bird. Sometimes you can see them better with just their movement.
We saw quite a few of them earlier.
Yeah, on the other side. And since it's the same kind of stuff that he'd be feeding on over there, although the coops did come in and
probably scared
could have flushed stuff.
This is now the second time we've had a hawk land right in front of us here. Yeah. Backing up so I don't scare him. Oh, let's go. Look at that. Nice shot. Oh, it's so cool to see their head does this little like bob thing when they're looking at things. He's trying to find something to catch, looks like.
Oh yeah, he's definitely looking down.
Look at that.
Oh, he's gonna go.
Oh. Where's he going?
Oh, he's going after those sparrows.
That's incredible. And fly back up. That was a good little last shot for us to get.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, thank you again so much for Tim for coming out today. And we got to see a lot of really great things. Tim is an amazing resource here in Northeast Ohio. Thank you so much for everything you do, Tim.
Yeah, happy to. It's natural. It's not like...
We love going outside.
It is. I do love being outside. I'm always outside. I don't like being inside. I don't like sitting still either.
We should call this one Tim Goes Outside.
Tim goes outside with Anna goes outside.
And on that note, bye!